Hey everybody, it's John Bathurst with Compass and John Bathurst Group here in Manhattan Beach, South Bay in Los Angeles. And I'm here on November 7th to give you your weekly market update of what's happening in and around the South Bay and also in Los Angeles. There's three things I want to make note of before we get started here. Obviously, we all know that interest rates have been climbing. The Fed's just raised the prime rate up 3/4 of points, and a conforming loan is now over 7%. That seems really high, but if you look at historical data, it's really not that bad. Certainly a lot better than your credit card that you might be spending 20% or more if you're not paying off the balance. Nonetheless, there are many loan products out there that could accommodate the large amount of buyers that are still out there in the market. Some of which are a 5, 7, or 10-1 ARM. Some are interest only. There are a lot of different options. I can actually recommend some great lenders for you to look at. It is a great opportunity to buy still. There is opportunity out there throughout the South Bay and Los Angeles. Let's get into some numbers here. There's three things I want to make note of. The average sales price is down slightly as an average throughout the South Bay and West Side. The days on market are up slightly, not too much. And the supply is actually growing, but it's coming from a very anemic standpoint. Most areas throughout the South Bay have anywhere from around a month of inventory to 3 months. They say that a balanced market for both buyers and sellers is about 6 months of inventory. So we're still, anywhere from only not even halfway there. So again, we'll keep an eye on how inventory builds, what happens to prices. But really the active inventory throughout the South Bay is relatively low still. Manhattan Beach has just got over 61 listings, Hermosa Beach 44, North Redondo Beach 57, South Redondo Beach 32, Hollywood Riv 13, Palos Verdes Estates 19, which that inventory is relatively low compared to what is normal. The thing is that things are going under contract, even though the days on market are a little bit longer than normal. We're seeing that creep up a little bit. Most homes are going under contract still within 30 days, if not less. A beautiful brand new turnkey home often is still getting multiple offers. Maybe it's only 2 or 3 offers instead of 5, 10, 15. So that is great for sellers who have perfect homes. But if homes need a little bit of work, they are sitting on the market just a little bit longer. And it's really important to have those homes priced, really what's happening in the last 30 to 60 days, not what was happening in the spring market. So it's really important as a seller to price accordingly to what is happening today, not what's happening, several months ago. Like I said earlier, the days on market are actually slightly increasing, but not anything that will be alarming. And the inventory, we're sitting with 1 to 3 months of inventory, depending on the different areas throughout the South Bay. So here's the good news for both buyers and sellers. As a seller, there isn't a lot of competition out there right now. So if you had any thoughts of selling between now and maybe early spring, it is a great opportunity. But we can certainly sit down and look at the value of your home in today's market, not yesterday's market, and see what that looks like to you. Do I think that home prices will continue to go up? I think they've kind of plateaued, but I don't see them going down considerably. I think they just decelerated and kind of have plateaued a bit. So again, if you're thinking about selling and you think like you missed the high mark in spring, maybe we're off from that a little bit. But I don't think the future holds higher prices as much as just sort of stabilizing. If you're a buyer out there, your opportunity is plentiful, much more than it was before. Because before, you were battling it out with several other buyers for every single property out there, whether the home was perfect, whether it need a lot of work. There's competition everywhere. Now, you have some options. If you're looking for the perfect home, turnkey, A+, perfect neighborhood, you might have a little bit of competition there, but again, it may only be 2 or 3 offers on that property. But if a home's sitting out there for more than a couple weeks, there's opportunity to negotiate. And negotiation is really what is happening here for buyers. Prices are off a little bit where everything was selling over asking. Now things are coming in 2-3% under asking for the most part on homes that actually are not perfect. Every situation is different. Every neighborhood's different. So I'd love to be a resource and help you sort of navigate the market to see what's going to be the best situation for you. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the inventory and see how much it grows. And I'll certainly inform you each and every week of what's happening there and what's happening with prices. But in the meantime, if you're looking to buy, we'll find a great loan product for you to stay at the market. And there's no reason to sit on the sideline waiting for interest rates to drop or waiting for the housing market to collapse, because that's really not going to happen. But I'm always open for those conversations. Until next week, we'll see you later. Okay, have a great week.